Okay, I guess I'm just gonna start rambling. I feel like I have a lot to say, so I don't have any notes this time. No notes. I'm noteless. That should work out though. It should work out because I have a lot of notes in my brain. Brain notes. So first things first, in my brain note, a couple videos ago, the last video, I had a lot of energy when I was talking, but I didn't have a lot of energy when I was doing the art for that video. Whereas in previous videos, I had not a lot of energy while recording the audio, but I had a lot of energy while making the art. And the art comes out better that way, I find. And surprisingly, when I'm more tired, the audio recording sometimes seems a little better, although I do almost sound like I'm intoxicated. I'll assure you, I'm just very tired in all those videos. It's quite funny actually though. The difference is significant. One thought that I have is a bunch of random video ideas that have popped into my head. I haven't been putting a signature on a lot of my drawings, and it's always been kind of the finishing touch for the at least the non-digital version. It's kind of the finishing touch means that I'm not going to do anything else to it, usually at least. Occasionally I break that rule. Reasoning behind that is because like I have an old signature that I'd put on everything basically, but I don't really want to use that signature anymore. I kind of want to make a new one, but making a new one is not the easiest thing ever, because whatever it is, I'm going to have to train my brain to do it perfectly over and over, or not perfectly, but you know, at least similarly. So I'm gonna have to experiment with that. I thought that that would be a cool video idea. And then another video idea that I had, basically, if you look at all my art over the last year or so, there's a few different kind of styles that have came out of it, and I feel like I should categorize all of the art into different styles, because they can easily fit into like 5 styles or so, and then I can kind of also then rank those styles. That'd be a cool video. I'm not sure what drawing I'm going to use for this video, but I'm pretty sure that I know the drawing that's going to be used for this video because it took the longest time. And with this drawing, I feel like at a certain point I should have stopped. I shouldn't have went so far, but regardless of that, these videos, I record them in Audacity, right? And for the first few videos, I was going through and just removing all the dead space and the ums, or at least half of the ums. That was kind of my rule, but 50% of the ums would remain. But yeah, I'd do all this manually, and I would go through and remove it all. But now I've realized that there is a tool in Audacity to just remove the dead space, so that's saving me a decent amount of time making these. I still have to listen to the whole thing afterwards to make sure that there's not too many ums. When I made that mustard in a ballpoint pen video, people wanted me to, they thought that the video was me, that I was going to use mustard inside of a ballpoint pen or something. I'm not exactly sure how that would even work, but a lot of people wanted me to do that. It seemed like that's the video that they all wanted. At some point I looked up like people trying to make art with mustard, and it was a disaster. Every video that I seen, it looked disgusting. Not really exactly sure how I'd do it. It didn't look like very controlled. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm feeling like I'm very boring today. Just don't have much enthusiasm in my voice, but so in this drawing that you're looking at, I tried to, the mindset going into it, okay, so I seen this video of this guy using nothing but ballpoint pens. I don't know what type of ballpoint pens. I'm assuming that it's some sort of fancy luxury ballpoint pen that has very nice ink and things, and a very nice ballpoint or something. I'm not sure, but or he's just really skilled. But yeah, it started with like a very realistic drawing, and then it slowly, he darkened it, and it looked amazing. I don't know exactly. He just kept darkening everything, and I thought to myself, like, let me just try to use like different shades of black in this drawing, but it kind of turned into a mess at the end. With that mindset, I feel like I should have stopped halfway. I might do a completely different drawing. I'm gonna put it like a yes or a no on the screen, whether or not it is that drawing. That's an easy way to communicate. That's me from the future that left that text these videos have been doing surprisingly well. They do well in a kind of a different way than my other style of videos. I'm currently looking at the analytics while I'm saying this. Yeah, these type of videos, they do better in terms of like overall watch time. They don't do as well in terms of like view percentage, but the videos are longer, so that makes sense. And then on top of it, the odds of someone clicking on the video is lower with these videos. The other videos have a higher chance of someone clicking on it, but that doesn't really mean much because a lot of people click on the video and don't enjoy it. So that's probably good. It's probably a good thing to ignore that, at least for a while. It can be a sign that I guess that the thumbnails maybe aren't great. Maybe I don't know. Watch time is pretty good for a channel early on, it seems, because it gets you closer to like monetization and stuff. Overall, just piling up some videos is probably the best idea. But yeah, you're trying to get like overall watch time. I'm not exactly sure. Let me see. What do you need? Yeah, you need like 4,000 watch hours in the last year, and you need 1,000 subs. And I'm only at about 50 watch hours in the last year, but I'm sure it piles up once you have a few hundred to 1,000 videos. I'm sure that it's not as difficult. I do think that it's kind of crazy that like by the time that you're making money, you are just absolutely stealing 4,000 hours of human life every year, which seems like a little bit dark, seems a little evil, kind of like a supervillain. I'm trying to take as many watch hours as I can. The last one I wasn't so happy with, and then I looked at that drawing today, and it looks great. I don't know why I thought it didn't look good. It looks great, especially with editing and stuff. It looks really good. I'm gonna upload it later when I upload this drawing. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. I've been naming these videos. I've named them the last 3 videos I've named drawing and talking, drawing and rambling, drawing and yapping. I don't know what I'm gonna call this one. It's probably gonna be drawing and something. Let me look up talking synonyms. Talking synonyms. Drawing and speaking. Drawing and chatting. Drawing and babbling. Oh, that's a good one.